Special thanks to Amazon for helping sponsor our trip to E3 2016. The Amazon App Store is part of the E3 digital ticket from Humble Bundle and Twitch this year. Pay what you want. Amazon App Store is offering $5 in Amazon coins for some of your favorite mobile games. Check out the link in the description below for more details.
How's it going, guys? Izzy PW here. We are following up on a game we haven't looked at in quite a while, and honestly, those that saw our previous coverage won't even recognize anymore. This is Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade. We've got behavior here to tell us about what's happened in the last 6 months, a new faction that's come out, the early access that started, the cash shop. There's a lot of exciting things going on, and these have been happening in the last couple of weeks. So give us a little bit rundown of what you do with the company, and then let's talk about the Eldar.
Perfect. I'm Jean-François Burrows. I'm the producer on the project. I've been at Behavior for 10 years in multiple roles, being a programmer, lead programmer, technical director, and I've been on the project for 3 years, so it's almost since its beginning. So early access has been on for 6 months now. We've started in January, updating every 2 to 3 weeks with new content. Our latest update last Friday, right in time for E3, is the biggest ever, other than the official release, because we've added the full faction, the Eldar. There are still 2 classes missing, Swooping Hawk and Howling Banshee. And the first time in the game now you can play as a woman, so for those of you that are looking forward as that's there now. It wasn't the case before.
Tell us a little bit about the customization of your character, because it's a persistent world, right? So just how much can you do to set yourself apart? It's not something you normally see in a shooter, but it's becoming more common.
That's it. So the full system is in place. The body parts, everything will be coming in with the next updates. Right now, what we have available on the store that you can buy are mainly weapons. Those are the weapons that were back in the days on our website for the Founders Program. Those weapons are now in, so for you guys that bought those objects, now they have a 3D model. It used to be all concept art, now it's for real, and now they shoot.
And how are you guys representing the different factions in this game? Maybe for someone who's not totally familiar in Warhammer 40k, what are they going to expect jumping in as an Orc versus a Space Marine versus an Eldar?
So, Orcs are Orcs, so they're like ape-style green guys. They're technically mushrooms. Eldars are tall, thin, fast, effective, and all their classes are about like they've got a stealth class, for instance. The striking scorpion. Whenever they're not moving, they get transparent, so they're hard to find on the battlefield. They're pretty nasty because they're close combat guys. So they'll move in, or they will wait in a corner for a Space Marine to come by and then slaughter them. On the Space Marine side, Chaos side, we've got each of them got 5 sub-factions. So for those of the and that's one thing that they're all using bright colors. So we've got Blood Angels, which are like blood red, Dark Angels, green, dark green. Space Wolf will be coming in shortly, which are like a light blue, and we've got the Ultramarine, which are deep blue. So they've got all those colors, while the Chaos side are more like darker tone of colors, and you need to look for the horns because Chaos are worshipping the Chaos gods, so they've got a funky looking horns and everything.
So in other words, the customization is limited enough that you won't need to look for someone's name and what color it is. You'll be able to tell who they are from across the battlefield.
The factions that are going to be more problematic are Space Marine versus Chaos, because they've got pretty much the same silhouette. That being said, whenever you put your weapon next to a guy, you'll see if he's green, he's an ally. If he's the name tag on top appears, he's a squad mate, and if it's red, then it means shoot to kill.
And how's gameplay work? Is there like a world map you're trying to control? What do you do in the matches? Is it capture the point or deathmatch?
So it's a capture the flag game mechanics. So we've got three game modes that are for the PvP. So it's either tug of war, where essentially all the capture points or the objective are linked. So the attacking faction needs to take point A. Once A is taken, B is available for the taking, but the defending faction can take back A right away to bring back the battle to additional position. Okay, so and that needs to be essentially, and there's a timer that goes down, and that needs to happen. Like if the defender can keep at least one of those points active on their end before the time runs out, then they'll win.
Fantastic. And then outside of that, you win the match, you get some kills. What does that do for your character? What kind of progression do you have?
So when you create a character, you're not picking a class, okay? So you're picking a faction and a sub-faction. So I can create a Blood Angel Space Marine, but I'm not telling the system that I'm a Tactical Marine or an Assault Marine. So at any given time, whenever I die, I can actually switch my loadout and my class. So I can go being the Apothecary, so the healer of the team, over to being the heavy guy to kill like either infantry or to go against tank. So as you're gaining, so at the end of the match, you're getting two things. Tokens, which are soft currency, where you're going to be able to buy weaponry, and XP, through which you're going to be able to buy war gear. And war gear is different versus weaponry. It's our trinkets that you add to your character that will make you a better healer, or will lower the cost of a given weapon, because we're all Warhammer fans, so we want to have that notion of you're tweaking your character, just the same way with the miniatures you would be building up your army, so you need to manage points. So whenever you're building your loadouts, you need to balance points. So am I going to be adding an extra grenade, or I want to add, I'm going to be using that weapon instead. So that's part of it. War gear will lower the cost of some of the weapons depending on your progression. So if you're taking on for a Crusade right at the beginning, and you face somebody that's been playing for 6 months, the chances are you'll be able to kill them as fast as they are going to be able to kill you. It's only that you're becoming more of a Swiss Army knife along the way.
Awesome. Say somebody jumps in today, what is the next big thing they can look forward to in updates?
So there's still one faction missing, so the Orks are not in yet, so that's going to be coming in shortly, and so the Green Tide will be coming to Eternal Crusade, and I mean, we've looked at the animation, we had a Twitch about it when our crew went over to Toronto for the mocap, and we had those guys show us how the Orks will move, and that's going to be awesome.
Fantastic. Now, you guys are big on Twitch. Where can people find your streams so they can keep up? Because what do you guys do? Like an hour and a half, awesome updates, keep your community in the...
Every week, Nathan is having fun with Brent and Katie on Twitch. So actually go to our website, eternalcrusade.com, and there's a link to our Twitch channel, to our YouTube channel, where you can actually follow up what we're doing. And every Friday, 2 o'clock Montreal time, we're live on Twitch showcasing the latest development that we have in our dev branch. I mean, Eldars have been showcased for the last month, and just got into early access, but you could see preview what we're working on a weekly basis.
This game has come a long way in a very short amount of time. I saw this today. I didn't even recognize it from the last time we covered it. This is not a shooter you want to miss. With so few MMOs on the market, even few being shooter, it's worth checking out. How much does it cost to get into early access?
It's right now in the US, it's $40.
There you go. AAA game, man. Bandai Namco's backing them now. It's an exciting time. Don't miss out on the Greenskin invasion. You want to be a part of that. Thanks so much for your time.
Welcome.